Monday. It's funny. I got ready well, I didn't get ready. That's the whole point. I was on the phone with someone, an old friend, and we were talking about tonight's topic actually. And then I realized what time it was, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just got back from a workout. I have no makeup on. My hair looks like they're just gonna see me tonight. Like they're gonna see completely raw Brindley, sweaty, no makeup Brindley. And I said, how fitting is this based on the topic? Because 6 months, gosh, 6 months ago, I would have never gotten on camera knowing it was going to go out to the world with no makeup on, with my hair not done, sweaty, because I would have cared too much about what you thought. I would have cared too much about being judged. Someone recently said to me, Brindley, we don't know what you do. You don't talk about what you do. You don't talk about your team. We see social media posts, but you don't really talk about it. And I said back to them, I said, for so many years I was told not to. I wasn't allowed to talk about me. I wasn't allowed to talk about my company. I was only allowed to talk about the commitment that I had made, which was my choice, right? And so finding my footing again on how to not be viewed as egotistical or bragging or peacocking or any term that you want to put with it has been difficult. It's been a challenge. And what it's done is it's brought up a lot of feelings about the past and about where I am today. And I was talking to my dear friend Susie, who you guys have heard me talk about because she's the miracle behind this right now and getting my health journey in place. And we were talking about how quickly people will hold on to memories about you and who you were years ago without ever taking the time to find out where you are today and if you've grown and what you've grown through, right? And it reminds me of I judge others by their actions, but yet I judge myself by my intentions, right? And it's really made me go inward around, what are the actions today and how am I showing up today versus how I showed up 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, right? I mean, I saw a picture of myself from 3 years ago and I was like, why didn't somebody tell me that the hair extensions were completely a bad idea and out of control? Because at that time I was so caught up into what people thought that I wanted the fake lashes and the fake hair. And again, there's nothing wrong with those things. That was me. That was where I was at in my world and in my growth. And so it just has really made me reflect back and say, who am I still judging? Who do I have? Because obviously when I'm disturbed or I'm upset, it has something to do with me. It has nothing to do with the other person. So if I'm holding on to something from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, then number one, why am I getting robbed of that happiness? Why is that thing or that person still stealing joy or stealing joy from me today? So number one, what do I need to do to clear it and to either forgive and let go, right? My friend Ben Kenny tells us that the best form of revenge is forgiveness. Because if I'm still holding a grudge or holding a resentment towards someone today, then I haven't let go and I'm haunted by the past. And then also getting into curiosity to go back to some of those people and see, hey, what have you been up to? Did you learn through that experience, right? A lot of us grow through those experiences. A lot of us take them and we learn. We maybe not won't learn them as fast as others think that we should. Yet for most people, we're in the growth game. And if somebody's in the growth game, don't we owe it to one another to extend grace and forgiveness and not carry something into the future? Someone said something to me this morning and said, there's no way that either one of us are ever going to get past this. And I've thought and processed that all day because I don't want to be someone that can't get past things. I'm going to be human. People are going to be human. We're all on this journey together. And it's not the mistakes that matter. It's what we do with the mistakes and how we learn from them. And will we make them again? Yeah, we might, because it's called being human, right? But it's not making the same mistake over and over. It's scraping your knees. It's falling 7, getting up 8, right? And so I just wanted to share that with what was on my heart tonight. And our team is amazing, and I'm going to start talking about them more, and I'm going to start talking about what we do more because they deserve it. And it's not about me anymore. And for a lot of years, the focus was always on me, and I don't want it to be on me. I do want people to see that I'm growing. I do want people to see that I learn and I move, and I want to stay in curiosity about others and are they doing the same. So I don't know if this spoke to anyone. I hope it did. I will spare you the sweaty Brindley in the future, yet here it is, right? We should all be our vulnerable, real selves because at the end of the day, every day is a gift, and it's in waking up every morning is the biggest gift of all. And so we have one life to live, one day to live, 1 minute to live. And we should all be making the most of those minutes, not spending time having our joy stolen from the past. So I'd encourage you, pick up the phone, call that person, ask them how they're doing, or maybe just leave them a message, right? Maybe the universe and God doesn't want you to have a two-way conversation, yet whatever you need to do to release it, let it go. Let it go. It's not worth it. Have an awesome week, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.